My name is Charlie McGrath. I'm the founder of WideAwakeNews.com and a host on the Rinse Radio Network. 400,000+ people first-time unemployment claims last week. 1 million people being foreclosed on this year. 9% unemployment. This stuff isn't even news anymore. This is the new normal. 400,000+ first-time claims for years at this point. 1 million foreclosures, that's normal. 9% unemployment, 26 out of the last 28 months. Yet the tricks in Washington, D.C., the tricks in the financial halls of power on the planet are the exact same because they keep on working. They're telling us what's coming next. They're telling us what their plan is. Tim Geithner in the Financial Times today has a plan. If the world just listens to Tim Geithner, they will be doing just as well as the United States is. The same Tim Geithner is the head of the New York Fed during the collapse of 2008 and now Treasury Secretary of the United States. His plan is simple, 3 parts. 1, jobs bill in the U.S. We saw that come out and get announced tonight. $447 billion is going to jumpstart, kickstart, shovel ready, you name it, catchphrase, slogan, insert here. It's going to save the economy in this country. We saw how well the $1 trillion stimulus package did. Created no jobs in this country. Special interests got wealthier than they ever imagined. $447 billion stimulus package in order to rescue the job situation, crisis in this country. This is how we govern now. And it's very obvious that we're not going to end up with any such thing. We'll end up with DC making their sausage, and the red team and the blue team will argue and make some drama for television, and at the end of the day we'll be presented with something like a liberty-destroying super Congress. It's not fantasy. I couldn't write something so dramatic if I wanted to. It's just recent history. Step number 2, we're going to play the blame game. We're going to blame Europe, we're going to blame Japan, and we're going to blame China. We're going to blame everything except the creators of the problem in the first place. Blame oil because it's so expensive. Like oil, some independent entity that we can blame. Doesn't take any responsibility for the fact that central banks around the planet, namely the Federal Reserve, the world reserve currency, the petrodollar, the creation, the money creation by the Federal Reserve has led directly to $150 oil in 2007 and has led to over $80 a barrel oil, even when the planet is in the depths of an obvious depression. Takes no blame for that, just blame it. We're going to blame Europe because they can't come together on a debt crisis resolution. Telling them that they need to step up and listen to the central bankers of Europe, let their sovereignty vanish and immerse the entire continent in public debt. He spells exactly what the plan is, how we got here and where we're going. In this article, which is an absolute must-read, 2009, he states, the world deployed remarkable financial force to rescue the financial system globally. Layman's term, the world was absolutely robbed and hoodwinked in order to save the global financial banksters. Plain and simple. His solution now to this new debt problem, same debt problem, except it's not private anymore, it's public. His solution now, he goes on to say, it's a different situation. We can't enforce the same, or we can't employ the same financial force to the problems we have now. We have to implement austerity. We have to implement cuts here. We have to beat down the citizenry of the world to listen to what their central bankers have to say. And at the end of all of it, we will get exactly what we have been told we're going to get. Jean-Claude Trichet said it in 2010. He said it in 2009. The planet needs global financial governance. And there's no leap whatsoever from going from global financial governance to the evaporation of your borders, the evaporation of your sovereignty, and being subservient to a global government. Stories are attached. That's all I got.